Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Hubalubalu, back with another game review, and this time it's Airmail out for the Nintendo Switch. Now if you haven't already, please check out my other videos of game reviews like Pod or Ink, and thanks to the guys down at the newodyssey.ga for another game code. Check out their website and my articles for my other game reviews as well. Published and developed by the team at Enfusion, I have to say this is one of the best flight simulators out on the Nintendo Switch. Surprisingly, this game was out on the iOS for Android and iPhones in 2012. You're only allowed to play one player in this game, but you start out as a girl or a guy named Scoop. I'm pretty sure it's the same name for either one, and you get to choose your sex. You help this town of Domica befriend the people in the town, and you help them fight against this prince who's the leader of another town surrounding you that's at war. Now the gameplay of this game is pretty simple. Up, down, left, and right is where you're going to direct your airplane. Now I had trouble at the time because I played Battlefield and they play inverted airplane style, so I had a little trouble at the beginning, but it's really simple to pick up. You can accelerate and decelerate with your right and left trigger, and it's actually pretty fun because you can get down to 0 miles an hour where you can just turn in midair and then accelerate right off the bat. As for the missions, you're going to have a little bit of same repetitive gameplay. You're going to be going through rings, either crop dusting fields by going through rings or picking up packages from the ocean and landing on the ocean in certain areas, or even like searching for secret fish. It always felt like you were doing the same thing, but it did teach you a lot of the aspects of flying at the start. Now if you could look by the short storyline, which actually was more surprising and more in-depth and kept me more into the game than I thought it would, the gameplay itself isn't what I liked about it. I love the flying in the game, I love the graphics of it, I loved how it looked like such a clean N64 driven game. I love how there was no boundaries I could get into when I was flying the airplane where I'd expect something to hit me on the roof or down below on the floor. You could always like explode by hitting something on the edge. It was very smooth, all the graphics ran really well, and I have to say it was a breath of fresh air getting this nice fun flying feeling back onto the handheld, because you don't really see many games out like that right now. Now on top of following the storyline in mission mode, you also have Express Delivery and Explore mode. Express Delivery is what you think you're gonna get. You're gonna get fast times, you wanna get as close as possible to 5-star completion, and you want to get the fastest run as possible. Now arcade mode is what I loved about this game. I could adventure anywhere else in the area of the map that I wanted to, and not including that, it also had 5 maps for each area that you went to inside the game, which was so fun because each map was also quite big for this price game. Now in adventure mode, you can search around the area and look for these scrolls that give you paint jobs, and if you collect all the scrolls, you can get a certain paint job from that map area. Now I'm wearing one, I'm pretty sure it's the pink one right now, which is really fun, and it made me feel like I was playing like an old, clean N64, like nostalgic Super Mario 64 game because it was just so open. Okay, so those were the major points I really wanted to hit on this game. Now I really didn't have any negatives other than the storyline was really short, and I thought that the enemies could have used a little bit of more hardening. And so I'm probably going to rerun this game actually in hard mode because I really didn't find the storyline difficult at all. I had maybe an hour or 2 into it and I was already almost done. Now if you guys couldn't tell by the review, I really liked this game. It was really well done. I was really surprised it was even out on the iOS on the phone in 2012. It was beautifully remastered into this Nintendo Switch indie game. I really loved how it looked. I thought it earned itself an 8.5 to 9 on my scale. And it's really fun. For $14.99, I think this game is really fun to get. It's probably one of the best fight simulators actually out there on the Switch right now, so go out and get it. Airmail. Alright guys, I'm Hubalubalu. That was my game review for Airmail. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any questions or comments about the game or how you felt about it. Please add me on Twitter or Snapchat, both at Hubalubalu. I just created those accounts. You'll get gaming updates and everything to other updates on sports and anything you could think of at that point. I'll throw random stuff on there. But I hope you guys liked the review. Please like and subscribe for more again, and I'll see you next time.